Blog Talk Radio.
And God has presented his salvation by way of his son Jesus. And it ain't my fault that they rejected. Well, good afternoon, Endtime Watchman. Good to be with you all. Done some work on the computer today, hoping it's running well. And got a lot to talk about today. Very frustrating. I have to bring this to you today. Good afternoon, Mr. Bob. Good afternoon, guest 3055, and everybody else listening. Very frustrating. I have to bring you this, truth from WorldNet Daily, exclusive, by Chelsea Schilling. Chelsea Schilling is a commentary editor and a staff writer for WorldNet Daily, an editor of Jerome Corsi's Red Alert, and a proud homeschooling mother. Yes, absolutely. A proud homeschooling mother she is. And many, many, many more things besides that. But anyway, good to be with you all today. Frustrated a little bit here, but I'm fine and dandy, okay? Trying to get this mic back working. No new cords yet. Took the air compressor, blowed it out and everything for tonight, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, WorldNet Daily exclusive. Kids raped and sodomized on Facebook pages. Now, let me say good afternoon. Welcome to the ETW radio network. Welcome to the truth that you won't hear any other place put in this way. Welcome to you all. Now, if you go to WorldNet Daily, the exclusive Kids Raped and Sodomized on Facebook pages, what you will see is this. You will see matter of fact, I think it's 4 pages. I may not get through it all, but I had a conversation this morning, and I would agree with the conversation I had that, you know what, hey, if the young kids are on there, it should be the parents' responsibility to keep the kids from being on there. It should be the parents' responsibility so that the kids could not be sodomized, raped, and pillaged, and molested. Absolutely, I agree 100%. Do you all agree with that? Yes. Yes. But let me start reading the article, and then I will introduce to you the humble facts that I know that are true about what we should and should not do with Screwbook. Remember, I've said this for a long time. That's all it is. It's not Facebook. It's Screwbook. Let me go ahead and start reading the article. Please bear with me in my folly for a few minutes. Now, notice it says explicit content. This report contains graphic details of sexual abuse of children as it has appeared in numerous locations on Facebook. WorldNet Daily has immediately reported images of child pornography and child sexual abuse to what the FBI. Censored screenshots published are among the mildest of those found. Okay, now listen to this. And I got to watch the clock. She's a tiny brunette with brown eyes. And remind you, I am reading this from WorldNet Daily. And the individual that wrote this is Miss Chelsea Schilling. Okay? She goes on like this. She says she's a tiny brunette with brown eyes, barely 10, and she's naked, posing for the man who raped her and traded her photo like a currency. With thousands of what? Instable predators on Facebook. Now, hold on right there. Hold on. Well, let me read the next paragraph. And notice I'm reading from WorldNet Daily. This is not some penthouse Playboy magazine. This is from a Christian website that is trying to expose what Facebook is and what it's all about, okay? And people say, well, now, wait a minute. I do things on there that are totally innocent. Well, big flipping deal, okay? I got to read on before I get into what I'm finna get into. The girl does not smile because she knows what comes next. Her abuser will share photos and earn big bragging rights from thousands of others just like him who will engage their own, what? I'll tell you what, their own perverted, demonic garbage. She says snapshots, often images uploaded from cell phones of boys and girls that they molest. Oh yeah, absolutely. I hate to be the one to bring this to you today, but it says in the article, She's beautiful. In fact, she could be your own daughter or maybe little sister. She has curls that dangle over her youthful skin. Her bare body is clearly undeveloped, but she has become a tool for sex, and X-rated trading cards, a means to arouse the world's sexual deviance. Now, I've got to ask you a question. May I stop for a minute? Can I stop and just let it roll? Okay? It may be that the argument might be, well, you know what? This is not what Facebook is about. It may be, and logically, they would first say, it's the parent's fault for letting the daughter get involved with this. Yes, I would say that, number one. It is the parent's fault. Do I know the parents? Not no, but hell no. Excuse my language in the next 20 minutes, okay? No, I don't know the parents. I don't know if there's one around. Maybe the other parent is spending their whole frickin' day on Facebook and don't know what the child's doing. Who knows? Maybe the other parent has gone off drunk somewhere and don't care about the child. Who knows? But I will tell you this. That I will not have anything to do with Facebook. I said this 2 months ago. Y'all heard it on Endtime Watchman radio, and I told you about it's nothing but a bunch of flipping garbage to drag you away from your family, to take you away from your responsibilities, to get you seduced into thinking that you need to know what in the name of God everybody else is doing and be concerned with what they're saying. And by the way, how in the name of God can somebody be a mother if they're sitting on their ass on Facebook all day? How could they know their 10-year-old's being raped and molested and picked up and everything else? No, they cannot know it unless they're, what? Taking responsibility for their kids. So I would say today, the parents, yes, are number one to blame. Number two is Facebook. Facebook is evil. Facebook is wicked. There is nothing good to be involved with Facebook. It is nothing but a tool of Satan. Okay? Let's get it clear. Let me go on. It says it could be your daughter. It could be your little sister. She's not even developed yet, but she's a tool for sex. An X-rated trading card. And by the way, guess what? Little Zuckerberg has made his billions. He don't care. He don't care what's on there. Little Zuckerberg is taking everything that people type behind the scenes, whether anybody sees it or not, and it's being dished out for information for the government and for it to be sold for other stuff. And it goes on. Now I'll get off Facebook for a minute. I'll get off of it. Let me read on with the article, please. There are many more young girls and boys like her. Not in some sleazy magazine from the back of an adult bookshop. No, not from some homemade videos in the red light district. No, not in the back alleys of Bangladesh. No. But on the pages of one of the most successful internet companies in the world. Oh, absolutely. I introduce you to the dark underbelly of Facebook. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And the company making an initial public offering expected to value the company as $100 billion flipping dollars. If you go to this article, you will find out, absolutely, you will find out some explicit, faded out images of perverts preying on children. You will find out that, guess what? You know, people say, well, this is all innocent what I'm doing on Facebook. You know what? I got to tell you, I don't believe one cotton-picking word that goes on, okay? As I've said before, it starts out innocence. Then it winds up, and guess what? Your ASS winds up in the gutter doing and looking at things and typing to people that you should not be. What in the name of God has happened to America other than everything is important but the family? Everything is great to know what everybody else is doing and look at their garbage and, you know what, and not know behind the scenes what you are doing and paying for and not even realizing it. For the love of God in heaven, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Yeshua Mashiach. Okay, it's kind of like this. Okay, you ready for this? It would be kind of like this. Please help me, Yahweh. Okay? I don't screw around on my wife. I never have since I met her day one, and I never would. But it would be kind of like this. You know what? Hey, on the face side, I'm going to go up here to this strip joint because outside the girls are dressed. outside on the surface, they seem to be okay to talk to. But once you step inside that door, guess what's going on? The pole dancing and everything. Do you think I'm going there to witness? Not no, but heck no, I'm not going there. And so it should be with the non-support of Facebook. I'm calling for a boycott this instant of Facebook. I'm calling for a all-out exposure of what it is behind the scenes. I'm calling for that if you care, people, about children, you will shut your flipping account down today. You'll shut it down in what? In showing that you will not support what goes on behind the scenes. You will not be involved with it. You will not support it. And you will take a stand. You know, you got so many people out here, Miss Cindy and Bob and everybody, well, end time, that old weapon you got that shoots long range and them few videos you made, you ought to be, you know what you ought to be? You ought to be connecting with folks and making friends. Well, by God, if that's what's behind the scenes, I don't want nothing to do with it. I'll keep shooting that weapon when I got a dime or a dollar to keep being prevalent in what I need to do to take the bad man out or whatever it is that comes. I'll stay with that because guess what? There'll come a day I won't be able to call on Facebook and the friends behind the scenes. There'll come a day I won't be able to say, you know what, Sister Susie, show me another picture of some irrelevant garbage when they ought to be cooking supper and some sister down the road is 10 minutes here, 10 minutes when she ought to be fixing supper or washing dishes. What the heck's going on with America? I'll tell you what's going on. It's become a society of, guess what, entertainment by way of the electronic age. And with that entertainment, guess what's become? It's become deviance. It's become sexual destruction of people. And behind the scenes that's going on, but yet the people on the surface say, I'm doing nothing wrong. Well, go ahead. Keep doing Facebook. Keep doing what you want to do. As for me, I'll be a son of a gun if I will preach against it. From the day I read this article to the day I die, I cannot find one good thing on Facebook. There is nothing good about it other than if you're trying to be innocent, it destroys and takes away from what you're supposed to do. It puts you in another realm to worry about somebody thousands of miles away when you can't do one rat's rear end about it. You know, I would say to you this, people, and I'm saying it to myself, I don't have a Facebook. Okay, it says I do, but I've not used it. I don't touch it. Because it's wicked, it's evil, that's why I didn't follow it. Okay? Wires and I talked about it for the Endtime Watch, but I just cannot find the goodness of it. I can't find it. I cannot find it. It is not there. There is no goodness in it. Because, it would be nice if everybody had their house in order, starting with me. Then we could go along. Then we could bring up 25, 30, 75, only the Creator knows how many friends are behind the friends and this, that. That's the way they play the game. See, well, I only got this, but yet behind the scenes, I'll click on this friend to go to that friend to go to that friend, and who in the name of God knows what's going on? You see? The Word says all things should be out in the open. There should not be anything hidden. But yet, see what's been hidden, see what's going on. And yet, what will be the outcome of what's going on with 12-year-old boys, what's going on with 10-year-old girls? What is going on? Sure, absolutely. I'll tell you what's going on. The very death of society is taking place. The very death of society. And right there on Facebook, child porn for days, Deviant shares photos of naked girls who are kissing and fondling one another outdoors. Yet another boy who appears to be about 4 years old is receiving oral sex. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I cannot be reading this, people. I cannot be reading this story today. No, I must be living in a dreamland. It cannot be true that I'm reading this. No, I can't. I can't be doing this. I can't be telling y'all this today. Correct? Oh, I am. Okay? Then you have Facebook pages called Kid Sex Young. One man asked another, care to trade videos? Another post a video of naked man fondling a baby on a bed. You people don't understand just how frustrated I am. Just how frustrated I am with this situation. You cannot imagine how pissed off this